Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel and my Satisfactory playthrough. So today we're going to be setting up the stators, which I'm actually wondering if we can just use some of the pipes and wire that we've already got like stored up here, because I think that both of those things are so full that they're not even producing anymore. Well, other than I guess to refill that container. But, like, I think we have a full container of it already. That's the wrong way. We'll go check the storage floor and see if we have enough there to just possibly build from that. You know, as soon as I finally remember what hypertube leads to where. Yeah, so this is just about full. And then this one's just about full. So I think if we go down to our production floor and then we can... I think we have another storage container of each of those things that we can just pipe right from that. Yeah, because this is full too. So we can split off of this to set up the production for the stators. Sorry, I'm just looking at this and trying to decide. Maybe if we do a splitter off of this right here. And then a lift. Something like this, maybe. It's a little messy, but might actually do the trick at least. Alright, and then we have this whole other ramp here, so we can still get down there. Go up to the second floor here. Now I'm almost thinking if we just have it come in right here. It helps when you click the right spot, usually. Alright, so we have that come in there. And then we're going to do an assembler. Our pipes are over there. So let's put this assembler like right down over here. And we just conveyor that there. Set this up to do stators. And then we'll just do another splitter here. I'm just trying to figure out the easiest place to split this off. Probably like here. Try to keep it up out of the way. Alright, so that should do that. We'll just send the stators up to the top floor, which we'll do from up there since I'm not sure exactly how I want to get them up there. I'm thinking they'll probably come over here. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, I think... I mean, the idea of literally dragging it all the way over here to bring it up kind of just seems a little extra. I wish that I had the holes for the floor. I wonder if we can unlock those. Oh, they're only one ticket. What do we got for tickets? Just enough.
Thank you for purchasing a license for these Fix-It Awesome Shop products.
So I think what we'll do is just put that like right there. And then what do? Do we just do a lift up to it? I guess you probably have to line it up, right? No, I'm confused. Attaches to the foundation, allowing conveyor lifts to pass through. Okay. So it is a matter of just having it lined up right then? Let's see here. Okay. Now I see. Okay. Not too bad. So we got stators set up without even having to get any more resources. That's huge. Next up, I think I noticed was going to be quartz. So we can do silica already. And I think that we're close to being able to unlock the crystal quartz as well, which will open up some other stuff. But if we get the silica going, we can get some blade runners, which will make us run faster. And another 6 inventory slots. So I think I want to look for a source of quartz that we can hopefully get a miner on. Okay, so way over there. Alright, let's use the truck. And let's make sure we actually have some stuff with us here. We're gonna need more iron rods because I'm sure we're gonna have to make a conveyor to get it back here. On the bright side, our power should be sufficient to set up all of the quartz production. Alright, that should be good, I think. do have a bunch of stuff to put in here, I know. I gotta start processing all this. It's taking up a lot of space. Alright, let's reorient really quick where this was. Pretty sure it's off in like the east-northeast direction. Really? I didn't account for leaving myself a path to drive through, apparently. Guess we're gonna have to go around. I need to finish cleaning up this mess over here at some point. Alright, so I just scanned and it looks like about 900 meters. I want to make sure that we bring some electricity with us here. I don't know, should I just build a bridge? I feel like I should just build a bridge. Even if it means we end up having to go back for more materials, it's like kind of worth it if it makes it faster to get back and forth. Alright. And we'll run the power lines over this. Honestly, I'm also going to do a path down here. I feel like it's just time to start putting down some roads to make it a little easier to get around all these places. At least until we can just hypertube everywhere. And then the first thing I do is just fall off. That would have been kind of funny. All right, so 700 meters that way. Let's do like a bit of a ramp here, and then we're probably going that way. Where? Oh. Ooh, don't come charge me off the edge, please. Alright. Like I was saying. feel like we have to end up over there. So let's go like this. Alright, that goes all the way to the ground. Alright, so this could have been a little less hazardous, but it's all good. Wow, that's a little drastic how fast it changes from going down sharp to up sharp right there. Alright, let's do another scan. Alright, I don't want to go too much further without bringing the power lines out this way, just so that we can keep track of our path more easily. Wait, where's the last one? That was only 2 of them. I hit the other one once, I thought. Oh yeah, he's right there. Okay. Alright, perfect. That should help us keep track of our path a little bit there. I'm kind of thinking the direct route here, just do... We'll just build ourselves up there. Hey, there's another drop pod thing over there. Or crash drop ship or whatever it is. Where? Alright, I think I see one of them and it's covered with a rock. Nope, that's not quartz. That's just a rock. Is it all up top? It might be all up top. Let's not be falling down here. I just want to get eyes on it before I build all the way down. Okay, there it is. I see it. Well, that really wasn't too bad. And we'll just do a power pull here. And then I know we're going to have to go back to get plates for the conveyor belts anyway, so we'll go back and do that, but we can at least run the power while we're going back. Alright, so we'll just run back to the base really quick, grab some more plates, and then we'll be ready to come back, put a miner on that, and start moving it back. Alright, let's see here. Finally. Put that there. We can just have it come right up onto the supports here. Actually, I think that's able to bring up 120, but I'll probably come back and put another miner on it at some point later when I have the resources to upgrade the conveyor belt. The spot here might be a little funky just because of the way that that ground is on the ramp. I think it's going to be better to do something like this. I want to avoid clipping as much as I can here. There we go, that'll work. And then once we get up here, we'll actually take it up higher in the air to start leaving a little room to be able to drive under it. Oh, what are you doing? It was like highlighting two kinds of conveyor at once. This is such a steep decline. I think at some point we're going to be able to just take it straight across. Like, we'll try to get it down to where it's close enough to the ramp that we can just take it straight across to the ramp. That's probably too far. No, maybe not. Nice. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, At least we don't have very far left to go now on this. Alright, so I think what we're going to do next is get the vehicle back over to the truck station, since I gotta take that all the way around. And then we'll just pull this the rest of the way back to the base. Alright, not too bad. Took a minute to get that all the way around everything to get back to the truck station, but now at least we can just focus on getting that to the production floor. Okay, so let's see here. We'll do one more of these here. And then take it from there over to here. And then I'm thinking, how are we gonna do this? Let's do, got to get around all this equipment here. We're gonna do a couple walls here. And then that one right there, actually, we'll do a conveyor. And then same here. Alright, we gotta go up a floor because that's where we want to have this actually coming in. I think we have plenty of space right here, actually. Alright, that's not gonna line up right. Hold on. We want, like, right here, I think. This one's gonna be too steep. Okay, I thought so. So we'll do that. Alright, so the quartz is going to come in and it's going to go into a storage container. That way, even when we upgrade it, it'll have somewhere to go. And then the storage container, it can split from there to go partially into crystal and partially into silica. Plus, this will give us somewhere to pull it from for the rest of our quartz research. Okay, it's almost to the lift now. Alright, so then we'll have the first constructor down here. And then we'll just split off of this after we unlock the crystal quartz to do that as well. Alright. And it can go out of here. Alright, perfect. And then when we unlock the quartz crystal, we can just have that come up right here and be right next to the silica. So that's perfect. Alright, let's do our usual check actually of what we've got for smart plating and adaptive framing. That's more than enough to finish off the smart plating. Alright, so I'm gonna put 58 of these in. No, not all of those. Well, of course it's gonna do that, isn't it? That's alright, I think... Yeah, that's perfect. Right, I think that's perfect. Alright, so that, and then we'll put these in this one. So it'll be all of our smart plating, and then we're getting pretty close on the adaptive framing too. So we just got to get that smart wiring, and then we'll do that next episode, as well as do our expanded power infrastructure. That'll finish off everything for this tier. We'll be closing in on the rest of that last phase, which I think is literally just going to be our focus in the next episode, that milestone. And then we'll probably work on MAM research while we let the rest of the stuff for the elevator phase build up. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next episode.